Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Well, it's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States, and you know what that means. No, not you have to sit for hours through dinner listening to your Trump uncle wax erratic on insane and irrational stuff. In all seriousness, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with family and friends, or friends if you're doing Friendsgiving. It is a good time to be thankful for what we have, and we've got good things in this country so far. But what it also means is Black Friday deals. You know, I'm old enough to remember Black Fridays before the internet. I mean, Black Friday now is. I think anybody who actually goes to a store on Black Friday. I mean, I never did that even before the internet because things could get absolutely crazy. But companies are starting to do Black Friday deals even before Black Friday, and I've been getting these emails in my inbox from Panasonic, Lumix, because I am on that mailing list. And what I thought I'd do is talk about some of the deals that I've seen for anybody who hasn't seen these, because there's some actually, if you're in the market for certain types of cameras, there's some pretty good stuff. So forgive the glasses, because I'm going to read these off of my iPad here. You know, if you are interested in getting into the Lumix L-mount, Panasonic's L-mount system, if you want to do full frame, but, and it's kind of a big but you don't need the latest and greatest, which means you don't need the S5 Mark II, and you're willing to settle for the S5 Mark I, or the original S5. Boy, just pretty amazing what you can get. I mean, they have, and these are Amazon prices, but these prices are probably available at every online retailer, so retailer of your choice. But you can get original S5 with the kit 20 to 60 millimeter lens for $1,297.95, so $1,297.95. I mean, the original G9 sold for more than that when it was new, and then towards the end, you know, it was down around $1,000. So, you know, if you don't need phase detect autofocus, and you don't need open gate video recording, because the original S5 will not do open gate video recording, so you have to keep those things in mind. But if you're just doing regular photography and some video, you know, it's probably a perfectly viable choice now. And let's just say you want to get into portraiture, you could get that and then tack on the 85 millimeter f1.8 prime, and it's $1,997.99. So under $2,000, and you've got yourself a pretty decent full frame system. And just the only question is, should you do that, or should you wait a while? Because if you want to get a Black Friday deal on the S5 Mark II or the G9 Mark II, it's going to be next year, maybe. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. As far as other deals that are concerned, you can get the G95. This is still a good camera. I went out for a hike this morning with my G95 and the kit 12 to 60 and the 45 to 150 and my newer 9mm Leica. You know, it's just a great lightweight kit. I mean, I even had room in the bag and I didn't take it for like the 20mm prime. So as a travel kit, it's great. You can get the G95 with the 12 to 60 kit zoom, and it's $697.97. So this is 30% off. And that's with an OLED viewfinder, by the way. They also have it with an LCD viewfinder. I didn't realize this, that there's two versions available here. If you want to add on to that, like the 45 to 150, which I don't really see here. Oh, here, 45 to 150, you can add $147.99. So you can get to, that puts together a pretty decent kit for travel photography. It's still lightweight, pretty good video capabilities, except there is a 4K crop. Comes with Vlog, which the G9 didn't. You have to pay for extra. At least they're including it on the G9 Mark II. Hey, if you want the 100 to 300 Mark IV lens, Panasonic, it's $497.97. So that's actually, I think I paid more than $500 for mine. You can still get a G7, but seriously, why would you do that? It's $647.99. Oh, and that is with 2 lenses. No in-body stabilization, I'd pass. You can get a GH6. This is body only for $1,697.97. And last, and this is interesting, the G100. The G100, not a camera I paid much attention to. Right now, with the kit 12 to 32 millimeter lens, the little pancake zoom lens, which I used to have when I had the GX bodies. That's a good lens. I mean, it's compact, not very fast, but it's sharp as all heck. You can get this now for $497.97. Now, the thing about this is there's a rumor going around that they're going to do a G100 Mark II. And I find that to be very intriguing because this is a really compact camera. And if they were to put in the same CMOS sensor as what's in the G9 Mark II and put in a better shutter, not this old shutter that they use that has like a 1/50th flash sync speed. I mean, it's not the 1970s. And top mechanical shutter speed of 1/500th of a second. You know, if they were to do that and maybe trim back some of the video capabilities, because they kind of, for a photocentric camera, they loaded up the G9 II with some pretty impressive video. So, you know, I would imagine if they really do this, they'll do something like that. They'll probably take out open gate. I mean, they're going to have to differentiate it to the G9 Mark II, and they're probably not going to want to cannibalize the G9 Mark II sales. So, yeah, but you know, this deal's there, and if there's something people are interested in, you should check it out. Oh, and I said that was the last one. There is one other, and this is interesting. You can still buy the 2016 GX85 with 2 lenses, the 12 to 32 and the 45 to 150 for $647.97. They're calling that a Black Friday deal. A couple of years ago, you could actually get that combo for under $500. So not sure why it went back up, but it did. Again, another really good travel camera. The 16 megapixel chip, in my opinion, it's decent. It doesn't quite have the higher ISO capabilities that the 20 megapixel chip, and certainly not the 25 megapixel chip, because what I'm hearing from what I see on the internet, that the 25 megapixel chip in the G9 Mark II is better at high ISOs. But I enjoyed my GX85s. It just turned out that I had no room in my bundle for that after I got back into professional photography, so had to sell those off. But you know, another good travel bundle, and $647.97. So you know, it's not what it was a couple of years ago, but not bad. Just thought I would put those out there for anybody who is interested. Hey, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. You know, I'd like to hear thoughts of people about the S5. As far as the deal that's going on, it seems like it's a really good deal. And really, what are your opinions? I mean, I'm not the full-frame guy. I mean, it is tempting. I got to admit, it is tempting. But I just don't see that I really ever have the need to go with a full-frame camera. And if I had a job come up where that was a requirement, because that can happen, I'd rent one. You know, I wouldn't drop that much money on a camera that I would probably not need to use more than a handful of times a year. So those are my thoughts. Hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It's a big help to me. You can click the little bell to know when I've got some new videos up. There are more coming. So stay tuned. I'm Todd Banner. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States, and have a wonderful November weekend in the rest of the world.